The Whiteshell Provincial Park, one of Manitoba's most treasured destinations, is currently under threat. Wildfires have been tearing through parts of cottage country, forcing evacuations, closing parks, and threatening homes and local businesses. It's a major blow to an area that usually thrives this time of year with tourism. Joining us now is Ken Pickering with the Whiteshell Cottagers Association to share what's happening on the ground. Good morning, Ken.
Good morning. How are you guys doing today?
I'm well. How are you doing? What's the latest over there?
Well, actually, just as I was waiting to come on the air here, fresh off the press, it sounds like we've got some good news this morning with a potential partial lift of the closures in the Whiteshell Park effective 9 a.m. Today.
And which area are we talking about?
So they're going to allow areas in the South Whiteshell, Falcon and Barron areas to be lifted, as well as some areas in the north, which would be, I believe that's everything west of and including the Batula Lake area. However, all other Whiteshell areas, including Pointe du Bois, are still closed at this time. I guess there's still some, risks with Manitoba Wildlife Services that they need to, get a handle on. Also to note, it sounds like campgrounds, including seasonal camping, trails, and backcountry areas are going to remain closed for a little while yet. So that's fresh off the press here from what news that I got from my parks folks there, that they, like I say, we're in contact with the Manitoba Parks quite regularly on this as the issues kind of unfold.
Yeah, so this is indeed good news. So for people who are wondering whether they're in that zone, where do they find this information?
So that'll get posted, I suspect it'll get posted on the Manitoba government site there under parks. They usually have a listing of all their fire and closures listed there. So I suspect it'll be up there, as well as it'll be found on the Whiteshell Cottagers Association website. We'll be getting that posted right away too, if it's not already up. So like I say, it's pretty fresh, so we'll probably have that up within a few minutes here.
Okay, well let's talk about the damages so far that we've been seeing on the ground. What was the extent of the damage in the area?
Well, most of the damage is going to be along if we're talking about in the Whiteshell Park, it's going to be on the east side, east of West Hawk and Caddy, kind of right along that Manitoba-Ontario border. So in terms of cottage damages, structures, I don't have any numbers on that yet. I don't know how much has been affected. I know the fire did encroach a little bit west, further to the north. So I think we're still waiting to see what the news is there officially. Hopefully nothing. It's just, hopefully the wildfire services managed to contain it enough to keep some property from getting taken over here in the Whiteshell. I know north of us in Nopaming, they did not have the same luck. Of course, same with Lac du Bonnet. So waiting to find out what that looks like.
And the financial burden of all this, I know that some people lost their lives, so there's the tragic side of these fires. But it's also the financial burden, not only on those who have lost their properties, but on those that own businesses in the area. Tell us a little bit about that impact.
Yeah, the May long weekend is kind of the start up to, cottaging, camping, the whole summer season out at these places, especially in the Whiteshell. And, these businesses only have so many weekends in the summer to earn their revenue. Like they have to survive all year, but they really have a short window of opportunity to, earn their revenue. So, yeah, there's definitely going to be an impact on them. And so, when things do open up, I hope that the park entrance fees that have been lifted for this year, hopefully that encourages many to visit the park and help those businesses along.
Absolutely, and drop some money, because that's where it's needed right now. Well, we're happy you're getting some good news this morning. Hopefully you'll get more real soon. Thank you so much, Ken, for joining us today and sharing this with us.
Yeah, you're welcome.